Hey guys, it's Faye and this is Day with Faye. Today I am doing a highly requested video and that is swatch comparisons for Kylie Cosmetics. Now I'm focusing mainly on nudes, pinks, and browns for this specific video. I will have a video in the future that is reds and oranges, and that will be linked down in the bio below whenever that's out. I'm hoping in the next 2 weeks, because I did get some winter collection lipsticks that I'm definitely gonna do for you guys as soon as I get. I'm also getting the new KKW and Kylie collab. So depending on the timing of all of that, it could either be done in a week or 2. Timestamps are gonna be in the description below for each swatch comparison. Now I'm telling you, there's gonna be a lot. When I made my Excel spreadsheet of all the shades I wanted to do for this video, it was like 68, and that's a lot. Thankfully, it's not gonna be on my lips because my lips would just fall off. And if you are interested in seeing how those shades look on fair skin on my lips, I have done all of these swatches before on my lips. Just peruse my Kylie Cosmetics playlist. And yeah, I'm hoping you guys find this super informational and I'm excited to see. So this is not just like matte comparison, this is all formulas. So if we see anything that's similar, that's just a different formulation, then I guess choose the formula that you like the best. If this is your first time to my channel, I would love for you to subscribe if you haven't already. Thanks. Let's get cracking, guys. All right, guys, I have everything laid out of colors that I thought were similar. It is gonna be intense. I'm gonna show you right now on my G7X, like the lineup I have for you guys. Now, some of them I may end up not doing if they look so completely different, but we will see. Okay, so the top one is Kimberly and the next one is Kim. Obviously, Kim is more peachy. Okay, so at the top we have Charm, and in the middle we have Strawberry Cream, and at the bottom we have Kiki. Now these are all pretty different. So at the top I have Charm, Strawberry Cream, and then Kiki as the third one, and at the bottom I have Kimmie, and also next to Strawberry Cream I have Kimmie, because I thought maybe they would be similar. But upon close inspection, they're not that similar. All right, we are back with another swatch comparison. At the top, we have Kimberly, and then we have Todd Kraines. The third one we have is Dirty Peach. The fourth one is Kiki. Then it's Apricot, and then lastly, Shop O'Clock, which was from the Topshop collection. I just wanted to see if there was anything that was kind of similar to that. So it seems like her peaches are pretty different. I'm gonna put Shop O'Clock next to Dirty Peach, but I'm still pretty sure that they're different. Okay, so I put Shop O'Clock next to Dirty Peach, and they're definitely different. Dirty Peach has more of a peachy, like a dusty peach to it, whereas Shop O'Clock is more rose peach. All right, we are at another swatch comparison. Let's start with this first 4 bunch. Okay, so first up we have Diva, which is a high gloss. And then next up is Angel, which I don't really think belongs here. And then we have Bear, and then we have Nova. Let's move to these 4, which is after Angel. It's Bear at the top, Nova, Creep It Real, and Charm. I kind of want to put Creep It Real next to Bear. So I put Creep It Real next to Bear, and I would say Bear is more pinky than Creep It Real. And then now to these last 4, we have Charm, Shop O'Clock, Strawberry Cream, and Low Key. Now Shop O'Clock, if you're like, what the heck is that? That is from the Topshop Kylie collaboration. And I would definitely say Strawberry Cream and Shop O'Clock are very similar, but Shop O'Clock appears to be slightly pinkier, and Strawberry Cream has more of a peachy element to it. Okay, so the bottom 2 are Low Key on the left and Creep It Real on the right, and I would definitely say that they aren't that similar. Low Key has more of a peachy element to it. Okay, so these first 4, the top one is Angel, and then we have Queen, and then we have Snatched, and then we have Candy K. I thought Candy K could be similar to Angel, so I put Candy K next to Angel. And while they are similar, I would say Candy K is darker than Angel. Angel has a little bit more of that dusty pink vibe to it. Okay, so after Candy K, I added 2 more colors, which is Khlo Money and One Wish. I think that they're pretty different enough from each other, but I was wondering if One Wish was similar to Queen. So I put those together, and I definitely think that Queen has more of a yellow nude vibe to it versus One Wish, and One Wish is lighter. The bottom I have Posie K. On top of Posie K is Passion. On top of Passion is High Maintenance. On top of High Maintenance is Kylie. And then on top of Kylie is Koko K. And then on top of Koko K is One Wish. I was interested to see if Posie K was similar to Angel, which is the top one. So I actually put Posie K right next to Angel, and Posie K is definitely more pink, and Angel has more nude to it. Okay, we have Kylie, Koko K, and One Wish. So these 3 are very similar. I would say that Kylie is definitely darker out of the 3, and Koko K is the lightest out of the 3. I definitely want to see Kylie right next to One Wish, so let me just go do that real quickly. So I moved Kylie to right next to One Wish, and it seems that Kylie is definitely more pinkier than One Wish. These are definitely all like within the same family for sure. And then between One Wish and Koko K, One Wish just appears to be kind of have a little bit more dark peach nude to it versus Koko K, which is kind of like a pale pink. So these ones right here, wow, I think that it's very inundated with a lot of information. So I am just going to put a pictograph right here so we could just stare at it and look at it. Again, these definitely are very similar, and the next one that I'm gonna do, the next batch, is definitely gonna be the hardest because they're pretty similar, so wish me luck, but here you guys have it. I also wanna say real quickly that if you have any swatch comparisons that you see this video and you're like, hey, what about this versus this? Just comment and I will get that info out for you as soon as possible. I definitely want to keep everyone informed, and that's just kind of my mission. Okay, on to the next batch. I feel like these are going to be also really similar. If not, these are going to be the most similar out of the whole entire swatch comparison, I think, in my opinion. We'll find out. Okay, so on the top I have Show Off, and then I have Goals. Then I have Kristen, and then I have Rosie, and then I have Savage. Now, I thought that Rosie could seem very similar to Goals, so I put it next to it. Now, I will definitely say that Goals, Kristen, and Rosie are all very similar. I think that maybe Kristen is probably the most different out of all 3 of these middle 3, just because it seems like it has more of a pinky rose color to it. But then if we go up here to these 2, which again are Goals and Rosie, they're very, very, very similar. I would say maybe the slight difference is that Rosie, which is on the right, is a tad darker. Goals has more of a red element to it. And they're both velvet. All right, guys, we're on to our next swatch comparison. Up at the top, we have Minnie, then we have Autumn, then Madeleine, then Dazzle, and then Crush. So right off the bat, these are all extremely similar. If not, a lot of them are like the same color. So let's go to the top. So I talked about this before when I was reviewing the Court and Kylie collection, and really Minnie and Autumn are basically the same color. It's very hard to tell any slight differences. I guess if I had to say something, maybe Autumn is a tinge darker, but literally just a tinge. It is so insane. Then I have Madeleine, which I would say, oh, these are different formulas, by the way. The top is a velvet and the second one is a matte. So if you have something with formulation, then that's how you distinguish those 2. And the third is a creme lipstick, but I would say it's a tinge more, it's lighter. Madeleine is lighter than those top 2. And then we have Dazzle, which I thought would be very similar. So I actually put Dazzle right next to Autumn and Minnie, which for all intents and purposes are the same color. And honestly, these two are extremely similar. If I had to just guess, and I don't think the camera's picking it up as much as me, I would say that maybe Dazzle is just like a little bit lighter. So that's really the difference, but to be honest, they're practically the same. At the bottom, we have Crush, and Crush is also very similar. Honestly, guys, all these colors, extremely similar. So if you buy one, you kind of have all. If I had to say anything, I would say Crush is more vibrant than all of these. Like I thought, those colors are basically the same. Wow, okay. So these next four that I'm gonna do are kind of your like pinky nudes ones, and then I'm gonna go into like brown nudes. All right, so these four are very different. So the one on top is Flirtini, the second one is 21, the third one is Harmony, and the fourth one is Miami. And again, they're very different. All right, these next four that I have are Commando on top, then Ginger, which is a matte, Mood, which is a velvet, and Cinnamon, which is a gloss. Now, I would say that the middle two, Ginger and Mood, are similar for sure, but I will say that these are all different formulations, so if you prefer one over the other, then there you go. I did read that the description for Cinnamon is literally the same as the description for Mood, but they look different. Cinnamon is much darker than Mood. So for this swatch comparison, I have Love Bite at the top, and then I have 20, and then I have Boysenberry, and then fourth I have Popular, which is from the Kylie Top Shop collaboration, and then lastly I have Boy Bye. I definitely wanted to see how Boysenberry compared to Love Bite, so I put Boysenberry at the top. I would say that Boysenberry is lighter and has more of a nude element to it versus Love Bite. So yeah, I think these are all pretty different. All right, so for this one, I have Naked at the top, followed by French Kiss. Third, I have Maliboo. Then I have Literally, then Bunny, and then So Cute. Now, I wanted to see if Literally was close to French Kiss. So for these two, I don't think that they're similar. Literally is much darker than French Kiss. I also wanted to see how So Cute looked like compared to French Kiss. Now, these two are much more similar in color. Like, they're basically twins, which is pretty interesting. I would say, however, that French Kiss is a velvet and So Cute is a gloss. And if I had to pick a distinguishing difference, I would say that French Kiss is just a smidge darker. Let's start with these first four. So on the top, I have Maliboo, then I have Basic, then Moon, and then Dolce K. Right off the bat, Maliboo and Basic are extremely similar. Maliboo is obviously a matte and Basic is a velvet. I would say that they are the same color. If I had to pick a distinguishing difference, I would say that Maliboo is a tinge lighter. Moon is pretty different from all of these. I wanted to see how Dolce K compared to Basic, so I would say that Dolce K is much more caramel color versus Basic. So the top one again is Dolce K, then it's Birthday Suit, Expose, and then Brown Sugar. I really do feel like all of these are different from each other. And there you have it. All right, guys, that is it for my swatch comparisons for nudes. And nudes meant a lot of things. You could have, it went from like peach nudes to brown nudes. The next series I have is gonna be more vibrant colors, more neon colors, reds and oranges, neon colors that are in the collections. These are more everyday kind of colors, you know. Some of them were a little bit edgy, but because I wanted to compare it to the everyday colors. That's pretty much it. I hope you guys really enjoyed my channel. I think my next Kylie Cosmetics video that will be coming out is my holiday collection swatches for lips. So I hope you guys really enjoyed this video and found it super informational. And if you did, please give me a thumbs up. I always really appreciate it. And I hope you guys have a really good rest of your day. Bye.